the original.
You're still wrong because there was a both option. So
I said
you're
half.
Half
I said
right.
half right. Do you not listen?
No,
Half
wrong.
right's still
You
not a point.
Hey guys, welcome to this episode of SOL. Yay! Justin hates when I do that, but I'm still going to do it every single
I feel like you can add me
episode.
to that list. Too, but,
What? How could you say that? You're flesh and blood. You don't. That's not how we do things here. So my brother's here today because he has been following a vegan diet for a couple of years now. I think. How long have you been doing it for?
A little over 3 years.
So, but honestly, like, what? I know we talked a little bit about this when you decided to change your diet and move towards a vegan diet. Like, but what really triggered you to do that?
Honestly, I got bored once.
Ooh.
And I had like a couple hours in between work every once in a while, so I would just watch random like food documentaries. And the first one I watched was called Forks Over Knives.
Oh, I did think I saw that one too. Yeah.
And then like it just interested me. It's not enough to go vegan, but like interests me enough that I was like, what am I missing here with that? Then that led to like another episode, another documentary. And the one that actually triggered me was more like a conspiracy theory one, but still it was What the Health. And when they talked about so much of the stuff that we actually eat and don't know what we're eating and what we're putting in our body and what it's doing to us, I kind of was like, you know what, I gotta at least try this for a little bit. I was originally gonna start for 6 months and just kind of let that go. And then everybody told me I couldn't do that. So then I said, screw you, I'm gonna double down and go for a year. And a year turned into like 3. And that was it, you know? I started off having no real care about the animal world, the animal aspect of it. It was just like, okay, you're telling me if I eat all these foods instead of this, my body can be healthier inside? All right, cool. Then I started growing a little bit more into, this is what I can do for the environment if I do this? All right, that's cool. And then it went to, wow, I'm saving a couple animals. Maybe, who knows? They're probably still killing them anyways. But like in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm at least doing my part. So even now, it's a little less about the animal aspect of it and more just still about my health-wise, what I'm putting in my body. Although, when we play our game, you'll find that being vegan isn't also healthy all the time.
True. Yeah, and he's mentioning a game we're going to play later, so definitely stay tuned to that. That's going to be, I think, a fun time, maybe.
So for some people watching, including myself in a way, who don't really understand what veganism is, can you just kind of explain the premise?
I can, with the caveat that there's so many different rules. And I personally, unfortunately, don't follow all the rules because they're hard. But essentially, anything that comes from an animal or animal byproduct doesn't come into your body. So I don't eat any meat, any dairy, or anything that's made with dairy, or anything that's made from animals. Now, with that said, the only thing I personally eat that I know most vegans kind of debate on whether it's vegan or not is honey.
I was about to ask if honey was part of it.
Yeah, I eat it because to me, I'm like, okay, you don't technically harm the bees. It's not coming out of the bees. It's just something the bees make, and they don't need it. It's not like they make it for the shelter or for anything. They make it. So why not? It's just kind of nature. But others would say that they're getting harvested and killed and all that stuff. So
well, clearly they don't understand how bees
well, okay, but that's real bees. That's real bees in nature. But now we're talking about bee farms. You know, who they'll get them all together and move them when they want to move them and strip all that stuff, all that honey when they want to strip it. And so
there's like a fine line of yeah.
So to me personally, I'll still eat that. But then you have those levels of people who like, if there's anything pertaining to animal byproduct at all, or animal had anything to do with making it, then you shouldn't eat it because. So
then how would being vegan work then if manure comes from cows?
That's actually a great question. I got nothing for you, and that's why I don't actually. To me, I think that's kind of the circle of life. So that's why, again, when I hate to go hop on this, but that's why I take things with a grain of salt. I kind of do things my own way and kind of make my own decisions based on, hey, I feel comfortable doing this. This makes sense. Manure. Yeah. I don't think it's losing. I don't think any cow is like, why are you touching my stuff, man?
So cow's like, don't, that's mine. That's mine. Don't touch it.
I claimed it.
Poop is a very important part of the circle of life.
It is.
For real.
Mr. Hanky had it right. Are there misconceptions that you've dealt with, or just that you've seen in general about people who are vegan?
Yes, I swear I don't only eat kale. I swear I do like kale, and I will indulge in kale at times. Kale chips aren't as bad as
kale
people
chips,
think.
actually.
Yes, they really aren't as bad as people think. If you eat a vegan diet, quote unquote vegan diet, you're not technically going to be eating a healthy diet, because there's stuff that, like we're going to talk about soon, that are vegan because they're not made by animals and not made by any of the byproducts, but are still unhealthy for your body. I mean, chemicals are not good for your body. Mm-hmm. The other one, I think, is the fact that people think that if you eat vegan, then there is almost nowhere you can go to eat. What are you going to do when the apocalypse takes over? I'm like, probably suffer like all you guys. What are you going to do?
You got
You
plants?
think you got Twinkies all day?
You got cows in the backyard? I don't know.
Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, you know? There are dietary vegans who literally just only focus on what they're putting in their body. Like, if it doesn't say animal or milk or any of that stuff, I'm putting it in it. And then the ethical and moral vegans who, if there's anything associated with that, like sugar is a perfect example. To me, I eat sugar, but some people know that to get it to be white, they use animal bone char to kind of filter it. But that char never goes into the sugar.
So I asked my brother to bring some food ideas here with to us to play a game of like vegan or not, essentially. So this is, I'm going to call it either, neither, or both, the vegan edition. So in this game, he is going to give us two options, I think, right?
Two options.
So for every question, there'll be two options, and we have to guess whether it's both a vegan,
Yes.
neither a vegan, or which one of the two is vegan if it's not both.
Either, neither, both. Yes, that's how that works.
I have to explain it to the viewers because not everyone's going to understand.
I feel like you
is that
do
okay?
understand this.
He's referring to the text message that had to go back several times between the two of us because I couldn't understand
The concept of picking one? Oh, yes, I understand.
We're not gonna go through this right now.
It's A, B, or both.
I didn't understand what I thought he was trying to do.
D is none of the above.
None of the above.
D is none of the above.
Yes. Alright, so before we start the game, we should talk about some legal things.
Okay.
Your first decision to make: Jello cooking syrup pudding or Jello any flavor cups. Understand that if you pick either, you must tell me which one.
Put the answer in. Yes. Good call. All right.
I feel like I have to explain it first.
Are you googling?
I was googling the spelling of the word.
You can't be googling anything. That's spelled wrong.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna be like, ha
Okay.
Right, ready?
Go.
I said neither.
Neither. Yikes. You're both wrong.
Oh.
So, pudding is actually vegan. As crazy as it sounds, the cooking serve type, because you don't have to add milk or any of that. The Jello, you guys are right on. It's not vegan because it has gelatin in it.
Which is hooves.
Well, essentially it's hooves, cartilage, and skins that get like boiled down to make some kind of like pasty, like powdery project. Pillsbury crescent rolls or super pretzel soft pretzels in the box that you put in the oven. What do you got?
I said both.
Pretzel.
Ooh, both. Yeah, both.
I was thinking the crescent rolls had butter in them.
Yes, there are buttery crescent rolls. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the plain Cracker Jacks or spicy sweet chili Doritos. I am specific for a reason. Go.
I said neither.
I said Dorito.
So I think Justin's half right because they're both vegan. Believe it or not, the original.
You're still wrong because there was a both option. So
I said
you're wrong.
I said half right. Do you not listen?
No,
Half
wrong.
right's still
You
not
must
a
have-
point.
No.
Half right's not a point.
You must have cut that out.
It's still
You must
wrong.
have cut that out. That's probably what happened. You didn't hear
It's
me
like,
say half.
On
I
the
get it.
SATs, you don't get a half point.
Yeah,
And
he didn't say I got a point. He said I
did.
was half right because
Okay.
it's both.
But the original Cracker Jacks, not anything that's mixed now or with any like specific flavors, just the original Cracker Jacks, they are vegan because they don't use butter. They use just sugar and a whole bunch of other.
Really? I thought to make
Caramel.
caramel you needed butter.
I thought for
Technically
caramel, you
neither.
butter too.
Tropicana heart healthy orange juice or Minute Maid ruby red grapefruit juice. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
I said orange.
I said orange,
Orange.
juice too.
Hey, you're both wrong.
Well played.
I was like,
The answer
there has to be a
is
horse or
technically
Has to
neither.
be a horse or something. There's got to be a horse that delivered this orange juice.
Duh.
It's
All right, so again, Tropicana Heart Healthy Orange Juice actually has omega, it has fish oil and gelatin. That's what gives it the omega-3 that it's looking for to make it heart healthy.
Okay.
The ruby red grapefruit actually has a chemical called cochineal. I said that wrong, Google it yourself. It's actually made from an insect.
Are figs vegan?
Figs?
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's a bee inside them.
What? Thomas English muffins or Thomas plain bagels? Go.
English muffin for me.
Muffins. You guys are both half right.
Okay.
It's both. You
Still, the
guys-
score is 1-0, just to make sure everybody's clear.
I was trying to think of the ingredients of a
A bagel. I keep thinking it's egg and bagel, but maybe it's just an egg bagel.
There are eggs.
There are
in
egg
a lot
bagels,
of bread products. So
Yeah.
Personally, I stay away from a lot of that stuff. But as far as those two specific brands or types, they are vegan. Orbit mint gum or juicy fruit. Go.
I said neither.
Oh, you guys are awesome at this game.
We're the worst.
You said neither too? Dang it.
Juicy fruit is vegan.
Okay.
And Orbit gum uses that pesky gelatin again. Are Kraft Jet Puff marshmallows vegan or Nabisco original graham crackers?
Okay. Ready? Mm-hmm. Marshmallows for me.
Justin, you got one right? Nah, just kidding.
That was so messed up. That was so messed up. Wait, am I right?
No.
Was it the graham cracker?
Graham crackers, that specific one is vegan. Marshmallow has gelatin in it.
See, I knew marshmallow had gelatin in it. I'm like,
Yes.
there's no way that's vegan.
Airheads candy or fruit by the foot? 3, 2, 1.
Fruit by the foot.
I said both.
Liza's right. Yeah! They are both vegan. As much as I couldn't believe that fruit by the foot doesn't have gelatin in it.
I was
That's
almost
It
not going to go
it
with
uses
that.
pectin, which comes from the citrus family, so that's where it gets its flexibility. McDonald's French fries or Burger King's French fries?
Burger King
I
fries.
said McDonald's because I thought they used vegetable oil instead of.
Hey, we can cut this one out. Don't worry about it because you got it right again.
I heard they use some sort of meats.
No, so they use
Or they
beef,
fried in the same
beef
thing as
oil.
they.
Somebody
Okay.
used
Beef oil,
somebody
yeah.
used beef and somebody used vegetable.
Yes,
So Burger
uses
King fries
vegetable
first oil. So let's make this last one a 5-pointer. Because that's the only way Justin's going to win at this point, because it's like 3-0, right?
It depends. Who does the editing? She's
I'm
doing this
doing the
one.
editing.
I don't think any way Justin wins. I think I figured out the rules of the game.
We'll give him a chance at winning right now, okay?
Guinness beer or barefoot wine? 1, 2, 3, go.
I said wine.
I said neither because they both use yeast,
Okay.
and
So-
I wasn't sure how that affects veganism.
That's a great question. Don't know. Don't think it actually affects it.
Okay.
Do your own research. But you are right. Neither. But not because. But not because of yeast. And for the record, that was 5 points. They both use.
Can I guess what they use?
Yeah, please.
Is it the filter that they use?
Essentially, so they
Yeah,
use
okay.
isinglass, and some of them use gelatin, but to get that like clear look through it, so you can look through, so it's all the settlement is gone from it.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
make
why.
beer, and I have basic idea of how the bigger companies do it.
And you also have a win.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
See, veganism helped you already. You're welcome.
I feel so good inside.
See?
It's just
This is how it works.
I definitely can't give up meat, but I'll probably eat more vegetables.
It's fine, Justin. You barely win anything. You might as well win this one. Go for it. I signed my own
I'm pretty sure
grave on
I won
that.
bingo last time too.
Ooh.
All right, per the usual, we like to have our guests roll the bingo die for us. So here's the magic die. Everyone tends to roll a high number. I'm gonna trust that this week you won't. I love
Hurt
my
about
brother.
me winning.
Low number too. Low
That's a
number.
medium number, right? Good.
Almost halfway.
Yes. No.
Well, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you coming here to talk about your vegan life.
All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know what you want to see in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button right there. We got other videos over there and down there.
Don't forget to do your own research.
So my brother already left, and we totally forgot to give him his mug.